Alright, test mic, welcome to the stream.
What do you see out there?
Zeugles. Strays by the looks of it. We unwittingly disturbed their territory on our way here, and now they're looking pretty riled up. So, feel like you're making headway? You know, sorting through things?
All I know is Shion needs our help. As for what happens after that...
Say, how did you get back down here from Lenegis, anyway?
I came down in a Renan starship. I have Naori to thank for that.
What happened to her? Did she come with you?
She stayed behind. Just as I wanted to get back to Dana and my people, Naori's place was with her fellow Renans, performing her duties as the Maiden. Neither of us asked for the power or roles we were given. I suppose we felt a kinship with each other in that sense. But even then...
Wait, so you mean it wasn't just Dahnans like you that Lenegis abducted? You're saying they forced Naori, one of their own, to serve against her will as well?
Even within Renan society itself, there exists a hierarchy. I don't think she was ever given the option to refuse. Despite that, she did everything she possibly could to serve her people. The very same ones I ended up slaughtering. And even after that, she still helped me escape back to Dana. She stayed behind on Lenegis to help any of her people who survived. I owe her more than words can express. A debt left to fester for what? 300 years? How do I even begin to make up for something like that?
In all honesty, you don't. You can't atone for what's happened in the past. I don't think anyone can. Be it several centuries ago, or just yesterday.
What are you saying? That I might as well give up?
I'm saying you don't have to be a white knight in shining armor. Back after my brother had passed away, it was you who told me that his dream lived on inside me. And you did the same for him, for Dohalim, when he was ready to give up too. You were there for both of us. You know what I heard? I heard you telling me to keep fighting. To strive no matter what.
And I was out of line. I had no right to ask that of you.
No, you're wrong. Those words were exactly what I needed to hear at the time. In fact, I would go as far as to say that I wouldn't even be here had I not heard them. Left to my own devices, who knows when I would have been able to pick myself up. Besides, It's not like killing all those people was a choice that you made of your own free will, right? The truly terrible ones are the people who abducted you. The ones who forced you to wield that power. They're the ones you should be blaming. Not only that, but that guilt you feel inside? That's all the proof you need to know you're a good person, Alphen. Do you understand? If I'm still allowed to fight and keep on living, then damn it, Alphen, so the hell are you. But, if you're still not convinced, then ask yourself this. What is it that you've really been fighting for this whole time? Go on, ask yourself.
What I've been fighting for, huh?
You're certainly full of surprise.
Trust me, it's not intentional.
Sorry, that was insensitive of me. Though, there's still an awful lot I wish I could understand. Every new piece of information seems only to yield further mysteries. The truth feels just as elusive as when we first started. I am well aware of where you got your powers. But why, as a Dahnan, do you bear the same crest as the current Renan sovereign? More to the point, why choose a Dahnan for their sovereign in the first place? And then there is the Maiden, a figure so powerful. She's playing yin to the sovereign's yang in Esot. And yet, I've never even heard of her. Then again, this all occurred 300 years ago. What if the term sovereign doesn't even hold the same meaning as it did back then? Listen, I may be a traitor among my people, but I am still Renan, born and raised. I learned the same history, listened rapt to the same tales. And yet now I feel like there was little truth to any of it.
Speaking of which, there's something else that I remember from the spirit channeling ceremony. It used the Renis Alma.
You're certain?
Yes. Or at least that's what they called it. Only you would know if it was one and the same.
Oh, I have never laid eyes on the real artifact myself. And you never participated in a crown contest. You're not even Renan. Many mysteries lay buried in these 3 centuries past.
3 centuries is more than several lifetimes. Was I really out that long?
Well, I'm only estimating based on historical record. But all the facts would seem to point that way.
Who the hell am I?
If I may be frank, we have even bigger fish to fry than that. By comparison, the far more important question at hand is, just what does it all mean?
Frank, huh?
Sometimes, we need a little help in addressing the truth behind our pain. Not to compete over lives lost, but I suspect your count is still somewhat beneath mine.
Thanks for lending me an ear. And sorry for being a bother.
Please, no thanks are necessary. The quicker you get back on your feet...
All this time, I thought it was the worrying about Xion and the pain bringing you down. I didn't realize you were lonely too.
I guess all of us are. In one way or another.
Yeah, but you've only just found out. I mean, no, not found out. Remember...
To tell you the truth, I was actually beginning to forget I'd even lost my memory in the first place. Now that it's returned, it's strange. When I think about Lenegis, it still feels like it was only a year or 2 ago that I would... But then I realized what feels like years was actually centuries ago.
What about your hometown? Do you know if it's still there?
I doubt it. When the Renans invaded, the world as I knew it changed overnight. Even if the place is still there physically, I expect the people will be long gone. Certainly everyone I knew, at least.
Yeah, I know how that feels. I have no home to return to either. No family waiting. I used to curse my bad luck that I'd ever been born a mage in the first place. Otherwise, if I hadn't, maybe my mother and father would still... Although if that had been the case, I guess I'd probably still be just another slave with no means to resist. I'd never have met up with you guys, that's for sure.
Have you learned to embrace your powers yet?
Nuh-uh. I resent them a little less than before, though. They've kept me alive this long, right? I guess what I'm trying to say is that with everything that's happened in your past, finding out you're the sovereign and all, it's no wonder you're conflicted. Heck, honestly, I think anyone would be.
Rinwell.
First it was Xion, then it was me. and now it's you. All of us suffering. Just because of some power we never even asked for.
Yeah. All this time, you were suffering right in front of me.
You couldn't have known. Still, if you want to make it up to her, shouldn't we hurry it up and rescue her already? Poor Xion must be lonely, all by her.
Yeah, you're right. Let's get going. What will I even accomplish going alone?
Alphen, are we gonna go rescue Xion or... What's gotten into you, man?
Do I even have any right to be?
If you were in my place, you'd say, to hell with all that. What do you want to do?
Sounds like me. Pretending I have all the answers is kind of my forte.
Come on, man, snap. Look, I get it. You finally remember your past, only to feel like you've lost yourself again. You're in shock, and who wouldn't be? Worse still, you blame yourself for what happened. And yeah, I don't agree, but that doesn't mean I don't understand either. But here's the thing. None of that's got anything to do with Xion.
I guess.
It's about Naori, isn't it? Look, you're still here, aren't you? Who's to say this chick isn't alive and kicking out there somewhere? Fine, I've said my piece. The thing is, though, where does this leave Xion?
My power consumed me once already. I left behind a path of fire and destruction. I can't guarantee anyone's safety, including Xion's.
So you think we might get burned up because of your sovereign powers? Come on, fight this. What happened to the guy who talked to me after my dad died? The one who cared enough to reach out and save? That's the guy I was proud to follow. Not this faltering imposter who's taken his place.
Law.
No, I'm serious. What's gotten into you, man? Just give me the word and I'll beat some sense into you if that's what it takes. Now, I'm gonna ask you this once and only once. Are you serious about rescuing Xion or not? What's it gonna be, Alphen?
What do you think? Of course I want to rescue her. Hell, I'd do it right now if I could.
So then quit griping and do it already!
Listen, you're probably right about all this.
Alphen.
It's exactly like you said. Whatever happened in my past has nothing to do with Xion. But there's still so much that There I go again. So much for the inspiring Alphen of old.
He could be a pain sometimes. Besides, even a hero has to let the cracks show once in a while, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Just give me a little more time to fill in the cracks. And thanks, Law.
Hey, don't even mention it. You've totally got this, Alphen. I believe in you.
Back to the inn, I guess.
There you are!
What is it?
Zeugles, that's what! They're almost at the village gates!
Any closer and they'll be house hunting. I knew we shouldn't have cut through their territory.
That sounds bad.
Can you fight? No shame in bowing out if you're not up for it.
Kisara's right. You don't want to go overdoing it.
I'm up for it.
Really?
You ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. It's now or never, right?
Alvin, right! Great to have you back! Now let's do this!
Look sharp, people! If we don't act fast, they're going... going to get into the village.
Right. We need to hurry.
Remember, if the pain's too much...
We've all got our own pain to deal with. I'm done letting others pick up my slack.
Here they come! We can't let even a single one through!
There's a firm no-Zeugle policy.
Fine by me. Let's get to work then.
Take this! Light up dance in the wind! Is it high? Just smash it out again!
Dragon form!
Blow away!
Piercing
It's almost too strong.
Split it open!
Be my guest.
This!
Holy land!
Destruction! This one's all mine.
Time to shine!
Not today.
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life! Now, in the
Dance in the wind!
Piercing!
Be still.
I'll be saving this one!
Glacial fire!
Here goes!
Thanks.
Light up dance in the wind!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolisher!
Anything in armor is all Leave the ensnaring to me. Yeah, and the pummeling to me.
I'll be saving this one!
Alphen, you okay?
I'm fine. This pain thing really hurts, huh?
But hey, at least you're still alive.
It wouldn't be called pain if it was pleasant. It can be pretty useful, though. It's good motivation to improve and get stronger.
Guess I've got a lot of room to improve in that regard.
Anyway, I'm glad we could protect the village, especially after everything they've done for us.
Yeah.
You know, this limb kind of reminds me of home. The people here have hidden themselves away out of the fear of being found, always watching their backs. Though in the end, home was destroyed anyway.
That won't happen here.
Oh? Is that a hint of fighting spirit I sense?
Yeah. I won't lie. Some of these memories will take a while to process. But I've learned something too.
Ayun, yes. Hindi pala.
My rage
Not new.
is fury I
Tales of
feel at
Arise.
our so-called rulers. It comes from having so much of myself stripped away from me back then. Friends, family, home. They took everything from me, and left me with nothing but guilt. I was completely alone. At least that's what I thought, but not anymore. Since I awakened, I've met people who I care about. Friends who hold me up. Friends who make me feel like I'm worth something. And I won't lose that. Not ever again. I'll protect those bonds with everything I have. That's why I need to keep fighting.
But Xion comes first.
Of course. First we rescue Xion, then we defeat Volron and liberate Dahna. Everyone, will you fight with me?
Say the word and I'm there.
Certainly no objections.
Then it's agreed. Our next stop will be the capital, Pelegion. According to the villagers, there's a huge cliff separating Thistleum from the capital. Luckily for us, there's a path we can use to climb up.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. This is
We don't know what lies
Surprise.
ahead. We should prepare well before we venture forth.
Yeah, can't exactly fight at the top of your game when you're hungry.
Good point. Let's stop by the inn and plan our next move from there.
You sense one of your pals, Hoodle?
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
Thunderfield!
Crush!
Raven Cascade!
Look sharp!
Field! If they rush you,
Guardian
you gotta jump for cover!
Far enough!
Thunderblade!
I'll tear you apart!
Not in your dreams!
You're mine! Take this!
I'm gone! I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
Not today!
Bullseye! Illuminate the dark!
Time to shine!
Holy Rock!
All good things come to an end.
Now!
Ringwell!
Frozen!
Hammer!
Raging Cascade!
You're mine!
I'll be saving
This one's mine!
Swordline Alpha!
You could use a hand!
Blow away!
Piercing roar! This one's mine!
Armor won't save! I'll finish you here and now!
Lightning guns!
Dust to dust!
Could have been worse.
I wonder if we can use this.
Hi, Hoodle!
This one's mine!
That
Freaking does it!
Denied! First try! No chance!
Demon Fang!
I'll take out the legs with my shield! Piercing roar!
The earth throbs in pain.
Here!
You're mine!
Can't get out of this!
Sword Raid Alpha!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it! Piercing roar!
Not in your dreams!
You're mine! Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Now!
Look Ringwell!
Frozen!
Hammer! Surprise! I'm gone! One more! one's mine! The power of light! Alright, let me at it!
Now you see what I can do!
Now you've gone and ticked me off!
Take this! It's over!
Glacial fire!
Raging
Let me at it!
field!
Eat this! Glacial! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malicer! Against my full power, you didn't stand a chance.
Little help!
This one's mine!
Look sharp!
Illuminate the dark!
He's far enough!
Holy
Going
lamp!
in! Take this!
Holy lamp!
Prepare to be seared!
Going in! That's it! Hurricane! Look sharp!
This one keeps
Take this!
taunting us!
That's what my shield's for! Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
That's it! Look sharp!
Dance to
Feel
the
the roar! Time to shine! One more! Goodwill!
Demons descend!
Flashing fang!
Dragon
Surprise! Going in!
Shining
Take
supernova! Here
Demon
goes!
Fang!
Glacial fire!
Raging cascade!
Time to
Tear
shine!
you apart!
Guardian!
Dust to dust!
Look sharp!
Magic is there!
Guardian field!
Freeze!
I'm practically unstoppable. Man, this place is thick with foliage.
I know. It feels like we're going to be swallowed up by all these plants if we stay in here.
Indeed. I much prefer the forests in Menancia myself.
Not that I don't agree, but maybe now's not... We're in for a long slog with this one!
I'll smash you!
Look sharp!
This one's all mine!
Thunder field!
This one's mine!
Going in!
Photon flash! Rage!
Guardian shield!
I'll tear you apart!
Let me at it!
Rising
I'll be
Falcon!
saving this
Time
one!
to shine!
Hurricane!
Here goes!
This one's
Just
mine!
getting started! Sword Lane
This
out!
one's mine!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! How's that?
It's time!
That's it! Look sharp! Nothing gets by me! That's it!
Rising Falcon!
Deny! Talon Hurricane! Piercing roll!
Hey! Blow them away!
Raging cascade!
How's that? Going in!
Eat this!
All right, let me at it! I got you! Time to die!
There's always room for improvement.
Out of my way!
Dance in the wind!
Not today!
Not on my watch!
This one's mine!
Hurricane!
You're mine!
Piercing roll!
Be careful, everyone! This one isn't normal!
I can carve through armor!
Do it! Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! Too slow! This one's mine!
Here I come!
This one's mine! One more! Time to shine! Glacial fire! Time to shine! Going in!
You're
Take
mine!
this!
the power of wind! Lunarongo!
No chance! Eat this! Ready to go! On guard!
You're
Far
mine!
enough now! Piercing roar! Take this!
Rising one! Stun up! Rising sun!
Piercing roar! Nice try!
Not today!
This one's mine!
I'll run you through! Take this!
I got you!
Sonic thrust!
Just finish!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! I can feel my power growing! No backing down!
On guard!
Let's freaking do it!
Look sharp!
That's all! I can carve through armor!
Look sharp!
Here I go!
Right up the dark! That's the spot!
Blew away!
Time to shine! Take this!
First
The riser of light!
Talon
All right.
Hurricane!
Not on my watch! I'm ready to go!
Inferno Punch! Slash! Swallow
Time to
Blade!
shine!
Swirling arm!
Dance in the wind!
Whirling
In here! Frozen! Hammer!
I'm on it! Slash!
I'll
I'll
tear
tear
you
you
apart!
Swallow Blade!
Nothing gets by
Finish
you!
it! Jolene!
Say!
Blow them away!
A comfortable win.
An opponent like this should be easy. Strike!
That's freaking damage!
Not today!
Deny!
Demon Fang!
On guard! Are those
I'll tear you
apart! Time to shine! Talon Hurricane! Glacial Tiger! One more!
All finishing
Here
here!
goes!
Raining Slash!
Here goes! On guard!
I'll smash you!
This one's mine!
Here I
Leave
come!
the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And the pummeling to me! Piercing roar! Sword! Right up the dark!
Thanks so much.
Critical!
Here goes!
Megasonic
Not in
Thrust!
your dreams.
Sonic Thrust! Demon Fang! This one's
Tiger
all mine!
Blade!
Here goes.
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Feels like I'm melting.
Calaglia was pretty hot, but at least the air there was dry. Out here, it feels like I'm trying to walk through thick soup.
I can hardly breathe, it's so stuffy. And don't get me started on the insects. You hanging in there, Hoodle?
It's brutal, all right. I can feel my energy being drained away just by walking. All this vegetation makes it hard to keep an eye out. Keep your wits about you, everyone. And watch you don't keel over while you're at it.
What's needed at times like these is a relaxing hot spring. That would soon help us adjust.
And where do you expect us to find one of those?
What about you, Alphen? All that gear, and you hardly seem to be breaking a sweat.
Yeah, I guess when you've lived a life devoid of pain for as long as I have, even feeling hot and bothered can be a welcome change.
Well, lucky you, I guess. Just don't expect us to carry you when you pass out.
What's up?
Once we get to the mountain, the terrain won't be easy. We should rest up here before pressing on.
But what about Shion? She's waiting for us.
All the more reason to conserve our energy.
Huh?
It's not only the mountain. Hard though that may be, it's a pittance compared to what follows. Namely Volron. We wear ourselves out now, or worse still, get injured. We might as well show up gift-wrapped. Right, Kisara?
That's right. Besides, Alphen still hasn't fully recuperated yet.
I'm fine. Don't stop on my account.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, it's me who wants to take a rest for a while. Does that suit you better?
A little bit.
What do you... So, Alphen, 300 years, huh? Care to share the secret to such a long and healthy life?
I wish I knew. Once I left Lenegis, the next thing I remember is waking up in Calaglia. Everything in between is a blank.
You mean there are still gaps in your memory?
I've heard of starships with devices that can stave off imminent death by putting their passenger into a deep sleep. They're usually only intended as a temporary solution, until proper treatment for an ailment or injury can be obtained.
You think he might have been asleep in that starship for 300 years? But why? What would be the point?
Might this Naori have had a hand in it?
What do you mean?
If she's Renin like you say she is, she would have understood how to operate the starship better than yourself.
You're saying she deliberately put me to sleep for 300 years?
Dohalim, that's a bit of a leap.
Forgive me. I spoke out of turn. I'm merely thinking aloud, that's all. Shion and the maiden Naori. After 300 years, it's not unreasonable to suspect they may be related. Shion is nearly the perfect image of her, yes? She also just so happens to be connected to you. Is it merely a coincidence?
Like I've told you a million times already, I wouldn't know.
Well, if you're absolutely certain that it couldn't have been Naori, then I guess I must have been mistaken. Complicated machinery can sometimes break down or have failures. Sorry for being presumptuous.
Hold on a sec. Alphen, you said the mask was to placate you, right? To keep your guilt and rage in check? And you were wearing it the whole time you were asleep, right?
I guess I must have been.
So that's 300 years you were wearing it. It's just a hunch, but do you think that the mask might be...
The reason he lost all his memories?
All but a select few strong ones, so deeply ingrained in his psyche that he saw them in the form of dreams. It's not completely out of the question.
In which case, maybe it was the mask numbing his sense of pain, too.
It's certainly possible. As for how, I wouldn't know, but the dampening effect on his psyche could have manifested itself physically as well.
I'm sorry for snapping at you back there. It's thanks to you that I feel like that we're finally getting somewhere with all this.
No apologies necessary. Reading others' feelings has never been my strong suit.
So he finally admits it.
I really hope Shion's okay.
I get why you're concerned.
Alone. I'm all alone.
Let's go. We don't want to keep Shion waiting.
Let's see. I've cooked, cleaned... and sewn. I think that's everything for today.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
You're still...
I've always been turning in.
Uh...
What about yourself? Care to share? You were part of a mage clan, right? Must have been handy being...
Hardly. In fact, not at all. Magic's not so special when you're not allowed to use it. Always scared of who might be watching?
Right. Sorry about that. I guess I've read too many fairy tales.
We were still made to study it every day. It doesn't make any sense if you think about it, but that's what we did. Just like our parents and their parents before them.
If memory serves, mages have been the stuff of legend for ages. Even as far back as 3 centuries ago, they were myths. Your people were persecuted even before the Renans got here.
Yeah. The more I think about it, the less it makes sense, though. I mean, it was astral arts that let the Renans dominate Dahna, right? Why didn't mages end up being the rulers of Dahna, then?
Maybe they tried, but they just didn't have the numbers. Or maybe domination just wasn't something they were interested in. Have you ever considered it might have been something like that?
I guess I have.
I wonder why magic alone attracted the attention it did. Swords can be just as lethal in the right hands. Why not ban them?
My best guess? Swordsmanship can be learned by anyone. Magic's more of an exclusive club.
So, you either have the gift or you don't. When something's not easily obtainable, it's hard to comprehend. People are scared of what they don't understand. And fear leads to persecution. So the problem's not magic. It could just as easily have been...
Yeah. Poodle, let me know if you sense anything. I want to go back to bed. That's what we're going to climb?
The villagers managed it on their escape from the city. We're going in the opposite direction, but where there's a will...
There's always a way, right? And it looks like we're out of options. Let's grit our teeth and go.
Hi, Hoodle!
Throbs in pain.
This one's mine!
Talon Hurricane!
Double demon fang!
I'm got right here! I got it!
It's as good as the other!
Piercing roar! I can handle it! This turn's done!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off!
Going in! One denied! I'm gone! One more!
Gale Force!
Piercing roar!
Rising Warper!
Glacial Fire!
Look sharply! In an instant! Impact Cross!
More power to protect everyone.
And to be protected.
Yeah, that one.
Crap. This injury hurts more than I thought. Shion, sorry, but could you... Oh. Right.
No choice.
Armor won't save you. This one's mine.
Sonic thrust.
Time to
Breaking
shine.
strike.
This one's all mine. This one's mine.
Thanks. Just what I needed.
I'm gone.
Light astral
Piercing
energy.
roar.
Thunderblade.
Look sharp.
Illuminate the dark.
Do it.
Look sharp.
Lightning tiger blade. See that?
That training's paying
Hold
off.
on to your arms. Here I come.
Surprise.
It's too fast.
10 pack. I'll trim it up.
Do it.
Jolene.
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis.
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
I'll do my best.
Illuminate the dark. Holy Glimmer.
Piercing roar. Leave the chargers to me. Denied. This one's mine. Piercing roar.
Not today.
Going in. Roar dart. I got you.
Defense.
Shield and trinity. Demons descend. Flashing fang. Easy.
Way to go.
Going in.
Ready and rip.
Now you see what I do.
Dragon swarm. Totally. In an instant.
Impact block.
Illuminate the dark.
Going in.
Holy Glimmer.
Slash.
Holy
Demon
Ring.
Slayer.
You could use a hand. Guardian Trail. I got you.
Over so soon?
No choice.
Going in.
Rising Wyvern.
Ripping fang.
Now or never.
All right. Let me out.
Can't get out of this.
Bet that shell's hiding something. You wanna play? Then come at me. Going in.
It's almost too strong.
Split it open.
Be my guest.
Look sharp. Take the eagle side. Time to
Take
shine.
this. Demon Fang.
Water blade.
Frozen.
Hammer.
Nicely done.
Going in. All thanks to you. You want it. Do it.
Look sharp. Lightning tiger blade.
How's that? Going in. That's it.
An astral
Look sharp.
That's my cue.
Piercing roar.
Shut him down.
Tempest
And that
Whoa.
freaking nugget.
Hey, one at a time.
In an instant. Impact block.
Well then, I should probably think about tonight's menu. I wonder if we can use this.
I've never stood so close to a waterfall like this before.
I bet it'd feel real refreshing to take a shower underneath this water.
You're welcome to try. But that water pressure would likely crush you to a pulp.
No backing down!
Glad you have your uses.
I'll show you how useful I can be! Talon Hurricane! How about this? I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over.
Who said anything about letting off? Shattering this one's mine! Attack time!
We did it!
I'm just getting started! One more! Time to shine! Eat this! Right up the arm! There you are! It does it! I'm ready to go!
You're mine!
Brace up! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisa! On guard! That's it! Time to go!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! This could be useful. Right, here goes!
Going in! Tear you apart! That's it! You want it? Time!
Raging storm!
Away! Take this! One more!
Demon Fang!
Leave the sword coming in! Denied! This one's
No,
mine!
this one's mine!
Stop me! Remind me to stay on this side.
Demon Fang! Double
On
Demon!
guard!
Finish it!
Big well!
Frozen?
Hammer!
Nicely done!
This one! All thanks to you! Piercing roar! Anything in armor is all right! Let's see what I can do! Right up the dark! I'm ready to go! Eagle Prime! Look sharp! One more! Guardian Gale!
What did I do?
I'm ready to go!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
I feel the power flowing through me.
You'll be able to help even more people now.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I will. This will be a delicious piece of cake.
This one's mine!
Rising Wyvern!
More for the stockpile.
You're up! Dragon Swarm!
They may look cute and stuff, but
This
they're
one's
big.
mine!
One more! Take this! Already! Far enough! Look sharp! Like mud to the flame!
Rising Falcon!
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about
In a
that.
bind! Look sharp! That's it!
Demon Fang!
Piercing roar!
This guy.
Radiant Slash! Eternal Devastation!
Now you see what I can do! This one's mine!
You're mine!
All right! No chance! Piercing roar!
Dazzle!
No chance! You made me angry! That was a bad idea! Time to shine! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisa! Too slow! Ready to go!
Dazzle!
Guardian Field! Alright, let me at him!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Here goes!
Almost! This one's mine! Dazzle!
Lightning
Rising
raging
Falcon!
cascade.
This one's mine!
They're all
Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Light astral.
The power of that! I'll take this!
Rising Wyvern!
I got you!
Raging cascade.
You're done! Shine! Whirlwind snap!
I'm on
Let's
a
go!
roll.
On guard!
Here.
One more! The power of
First strike! Lunar
I
Rocket!
really owe you one.
Holy Kingdom. Holy land.
This one's mine!
We managed to turn the tide.
For now, but things could shift at a moment's notice.
You're right. Better stay alert.
You're mine!
This'll come in handy.
I'm just getting started! Right up the dark! Ready to go! I really owe you one. Eagle Dive! Talon Hurricane! Now! Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Everyone's still in one piece?
This might be... some decent equipment.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
Looks like some... solid equipment. How much farther?
I don't think we're even halfway there yet. Hang in there.
Not even...
This will be a delicious piece of cake. Not in your dreams.
Take them on! Take this!
This one's mine.
Tempest World!
I'm ready to take this! Rise forever! No further!
Close one!
This way. That's it. Time to shine.
They got me flanked!
Illuminate the dark!
Time to shine.
Glimmer, holy land!
That freaking does it! These sticks have got your name on them! The power of right! Alright!
Illuminate the dark!
Dust to dust! Not today!
Raging Cat Art Seal!
One more!
Not in your dreams!
Far enough! Try hard! Ready and raring! Finish it!
Frozen!
Hammer!
Nicely done!
All thanks to you! You're mine!
Came from
Guardian Field!
Raging Cascade!
I'm ready to go!
Piercing roar!
That's it!
I'll be saving this one!
Eternal devastation!
Raging Storm!
I'm ready to go!
Hey, one at a time!
Glacial Fire!
Dance in the wind!
Can't get out of this! Rising Wyvern! Eat this! Do it! Finish it!
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
I'm even stronger than before. Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
you guys checked your equipment lately?
Did we really just spend that much money?
What is this place?
Careful. We've got company.
Doesn't look like we're getting past without a fight.
Watch your feet. Fall from here and it's curtains.
We're just trying to get past. Get out of our way!
Save your breath! Hold it. Thing seizes a talking meal.
Then let's show it how wrong it is. Is it trying to stop us?
Armor won't save you!
Holy Land!
Aims for the weak point.
This one's all mine.
Confiscated! Illuminate
This
the
one's
storm!
mine.
Come forth!
Its
Holy
defenses are
Glimmer!
down.
I'll beat it to
Holy
death!
Land!
I'm on a roll
Deny!
now!
Piercing roar!
There you go! Build right up! Illuminate the dark! Come forth!
Glacial
Holy Glimmer!
fire!
I'm on it!
Holy Land!
Time to shine!
I'll get it, you hear me?
I'm ready to go.
Shining Supernova!
Power
Raging
Blade!
Cascade!
Take this! Eagle
Speak
Fly!
now!
Hurricane! Glimmer Dragon!
Double Demon Fang.
I hope this thing is
Shining
mentally a
Supernova!
broom.
More without
This one's mine.
better!
Now, ninja
Thunder Field!
Light up the dark!
Photon!
ready to go.
Illuminate the dark!
now you're talking!
Take this! Holy Land!
Perfect Storm! Shattering of pieces! Attack
Eternal
time!
devastation.
Going in. That's it.
Can't
Guardian
be
field.
Blow!
Running at him.
Clear dawn!
Piercing
Lightning
roar.
Raging Cascade!
This one's mine.
In here!
There you are!
Love is
Sonic
the
Crush. Demon Fang.
The power of the hurricane.
Take this!
Denied.
Now!
Delete in an instant. Impact block. Pierce through.
This one's
Not
mine.
today.
Lightning's getting stronger!
No further. Switching up its movement. Watch out. Megasonic
So
Thrust.
now you're getting serious?
Sword Alpha.
Guardian field. I'm ready
Its
to
wings
go.
are lighting up!
It's getting ready to attack! The picture of hell.
Such tremendous power.
Don't face it head on. This one's mine. Time to shine.
Destruct now.
Tempest!
Guardian field. I'll stop its charge.
Thanks, Kisara!
Lunar Rondo.
Watch this. Time to shine.
Take this.
Heads away! Illuminate the dark! Come forth! Holy Glimmer! Holy Land!
It's time. This one's mine. Demon Fang.
Not on my watch!
Talon
It looks like you got this one covered!
In a vine?
Denied.
Raging cascade!
I'm just getting started! Time to shine! Rip it back!
Demon Fang!
I'm ready to go! Hurricane! Piercing roar!
Magic Kazam! Crossblade!
The power of light!
I really owe you one.
Air
Light up the dark!
I don't feel so hot.
You should sit this one out.
I miss all the fun.
Me again!
No way.
Astral energy!
Attack time!
Take this! Demon Fang!
Light up the dark!
This one's
You
yours.
could use a hand!
This one's mine!
No getting up,
You
please!
could use a hand! One more!
Air thrust!
Look sharp!
Rising sun!
This one's mine! Piercing roar! Hurricane!
I owe you one.
That's now.
Eat
Rising
this!
Wyvern!
The enemy is going all out!
Piercing roar!
What is time? Air thrust!
Down! You're on!
Lightning Kazam! Art expert!
Hurricane
Demon
shield!
Fang!
What would I do without you? Raging cascade!
Rising Wyvern!
Piercing roar! That's it!
Let's get you all tucked away.
Dragon Swarm!
Light up far enough! Got it!
Lightning
Power of
Kazam!
light!
Thunderblade!
All right, let me
Not today!
Illuminate the dark!
Piercing roar!
Holy light!
Time to shine! Ready and
Illuminate the dark! Come forth, holy glimmer!
Light up the
let you
dark!
all down.
Take care of... Pluto!
You pay for
Take
that!
this!
Double Demon
Raging
Fang!
cascade!
Pinned down! Demon Fang! Double Demon
That's
Fang!
the best
Finish
bet.
this!
Toughest one.
In an instant! Impact Frost!
With fauna like that, I'm impressed so many people from Thistle made it through here alive.
Who's to say there weren't a whole lot more of them who didn't?
Well, at any rate, it should be a safer climb now that we've cleared the way a bit, right?
No. So long as people feel the need to face terrain this perilous, I'd say true safety's some way off.
You mean defeating Volron and putting an end to the crown contest, right? I guess that would be the best solution here, huh?
We've wasted enough time here already. Let's get going. Xion needs us.
Seriously? Is this a joke? Light up the dark! I'm ready to go!
Wind!
Steel force!
Time to shine!
Lightning Kazam!
Rising Wyvern!
Thunderblade! Illuminate the
Rising
dark!
Rocket!
Come
All
forth,
right,
holy
let me
glimmer!
have it! Hurricane!
You're
Time to
mine!
shine!
Rising Wyvern!
An astral blast?
That's like you!
Let me have it!
Shut him down!
Piercing roar!
Now,
You're
water
mine!
the stockpile!
Right here! I got it!
This one's mine!
More with
Denied!
that, Light astral! Illuminate the dark!
Done much, Rinwell.
Maybe my arts do have a place in this world.
Sure, there's tons you can do.
All right, eat this!
You require a
hand. Take this!
Block now!
Demons descend! Flashing fang! Easy!
Way to go!
Rising Wyvern!
What would I do without you?
Dragon Swarm!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! Nice one, Alphin.
Yeah, there's more where that came from.
We did it. We've reached the top of the mountain.
About damn time. My knees are singing symphonies over here.
Look, there it is.
That's it. That's Pelegion, the seat of Volron's power.
So that's where Shion's being held?
Most likely.
Most likely.
That is what I said, yes.
Plegion's still our best lead. So that's where we go, right?
Any advice before we head in there?
No.
No?
In the ancient tongue, Ganeth Heros means Fortress of Naught, though I fail to see what insight that nugget of trivia holds.
I guess I just thought you might have something we could use.
Since Volron became Lord, the only thing this realm has been known for is its shroud of secrecy. It is Volron's stronghold. All else is incidental. Just keep in mind that you can't be too careful inside.
Speaking of which, just how are all of us planning to get inside exactly?
It's not like there are any secret passages.
We've come this far. If there's no other way in, I guess we'll just have to use the front gate. Volron told us to come find him, which means he's expecting us. Let's do this the old-fashioned way.
Land of water or no, this place has a most curious atmosphere.
I'd be taking a dip in it if the circumstances were better.
Sorry, but we have to push through for now. Shion is waiting.
Yeah, I hear ya. A soak can wait.
I don't want Shion to get mad at us for dragging our feet.
Alphen?
I swear I've seen that castle somewhere before. You're right. I remember seeing it from the cliffs in Calaglia, across the sea.
I always hear you muttering to yourself whenever we're in battle.
Why do you want to know? Does it bother you or something?
Not really. It's just the way you talk is sometimes kind of creepy. Are you yelling, "You stupid jerk," or something like that to pump yourself up?
What? No, that's not what's happening during my incantations. I'm just focused, so I match my tone to fit the mood of whatever I'm trying to invoke.
Invoke?
How do I put it? Basically, the elemental astral energy behind each art, I guess.
Astral energy? Hold on, are you saying you can talk to astral energy?
Not exactly. But if I put emotion into what I say, it's easier for me to properly cast my arts. That makes sense?
Kind of. Okay, so if you can talk to astral energy, then you can ask it to, like, predict the weather or find secret treasure?
Wait, you don't really think that, do you?
Or you can ask it to send down lightning to where there's bad guys lurking and...
May lightning condemn those who bear false. Thunderblade!
Ah, what are you doing? You almost fried me with that!
I just asked the astral energy to send down lightning where there were annoying boys. Whoa, that came out perfect.
Mind if I join you, Law?
Oh, hey, Alphen. What's up?
Nothing. I was just surprised to see you weren't training for once. Got a stomach ache or something?
You know I don't literally train around the clock, right? I do take breaks.
Do you? It seems like you're training every chance you get.
Well, yeah, it can't be helped if I want to get stronger. Still, it's important to let your muscles rest every now and then. That's what my dad told me anyway.
Zephyr said that?
When I was a little kid, yeah. I would get so excited whenever he came home. I always followed him wherever he went and tried to learn as much from him as I could. He said, it's good to be passionate, but don't overdo it. Just like there are times when you want to take a break from studying, sometimes your body wants to take a break from training, too. I was always rushing around and forgetting to rest, so he ended up telling me that a lot.
That definitely sounds like him.
It's nothing to get sad over. Still, I can't help but wonder if that was my dad's way of teaching me the dangers of rushing into things too quickly. Then again, maybe I'm just overthinking things. I wish I'd had more time to talk to him about this kind of stuff. See you guys tomorrow. You guys ready to hit the road? I know I am.
Yeah, if only I were a cat.
I can carve through armor!
Going in!
Pierce through!
No chance!
Demon Fang!
I'm gone!
Demon Fang!
That's it! Like moths to the flame!
Rising
Get the shot!
Not
No
today!
armor can stop me!
Remind me to stand your good shot. That's it! This one!
Totally! In an instant!
Impact cross! Surprise!
Illuminate the
Rising
dark!
Roger! Crush!
Piercing roll! Not feeling so hot.
Take it easy. Don't hurt yourself.
Sorry, didn't mean to make you worry.
Sword Rain Alpha!
I'm going!
Coming through.
Do it! Ringwell!
Frozen.
Hammer! Well then, I should probably think about tonight's menu. This is no place to fish, is it? Out of my way! I'm gone! I'm on it! I'll work you through! Take this!
Lightning Thrust!
Going in!
Rising Fang!
Going in!
Storm!
One more! I'm gone! Piercing roll!
This
You
one's
hear it
mine!
now!
Photon, don't mind
Its
if I
armor's
do.
too strong.
Go in.
Be my guest! Totally! In an instant! Impact Cross!
Nice try!
Dance in the
Good
wind.
shot! Storm!
Air blast.
In a bind?
Sword Rain
Going in!
Alpha!
Going in!
Hey! Blow them away!
Got ready to go! Far enough! I'm
With
gone!
astral energy. Dance in the wind.
Light up the
Air
dark!
I owe you one!
I'll finish you! Do it! Look! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Wanna be the one to block next time?
Huh? Nah, not really my thing.
What's with that shining foe over there?
I think Hoodle senses something.
do my best.
Bang!
One more. Piercing roar.
I'm on it!
Guardian field.
These ones can run
Spinning
quick.
around us.
Time to shine!
Take
That's
this.
Glacial fire!
Blah, blah, blah.
This one's all mine!
One more! Eat this! You're done! It must take guts to fight without a weapon.
I'm not brave. I just do what I have to.
If you're ever in a pinch, just say the word. Trip it up.
Plenty left. Piercing
Be
roar.
still!
Now we're not. Can't get out of this!
Dragon form!
Take this! Tectonic
Now!
Don't leave! Take! Blow them away!
Great!
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
We're almost there, guys. Don't let your guard down.
I'm excited just thinking about us barging.
Halt! Are you Alfin and his companions?
Why would you think that?
You are the only ones scheduled to arrive, and there are no unscheduled arrivals in Ganeth Haros. So I'll ask again, are you Alfin and his companions?
We are.
Then pass. Lord Volron is expecting you at Castle Delpharis.
Well, suppose it's rather nice of them to roll out the red carpet for us.
So we're supposed to meet him in there? What do we do now?
Let's see how things look around the city first.
Alright. That's it for tonight. We'll continue the story tomorrow. Thank you for anyone who dropped by. Good night, good morning. Have a good one.